Listen to your soul instead of your mind and body. Your soul was there before your body ever was, and your soul will be there after it's gone. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Sunday service here at Brighton Unitarian Church. My name is Jennifer, and I'm the minister here. If you are here for the first time, may we extend our hand of friendship into a place that believes in the oneness of God, encourages you to think for yourself, to explore science, philosophy and reason, while embracing the mystery that we call God. It's always our tradition in our services to light a chalice which brings together Unitarians across the globe and shines a lighted path of our faith. And it's a sign of the sacred in our service. As we kindle this flame, we honour and remember those who have passed into the mystery. Their brilliance endures in our vision. Their courage lives on in our commitments. And their love continues to bless the world through us. We are an inclusive church here, upholding the values of all that walk through this door. You may be sitting next to someone who has a very different idea about God than you. I invite you to be curious and open-minded. I will use the word God in this service, and I invite you to choose a word that resonates with you. That could be mystery, love, Holy One, Gaia, or the unknown. So with these words, let us come together in prayer. Boundless Spirit, open our minds and our hearts and all of our senses to a different way of knowing. The knowing of the heart that recognizes love transcendent, love everlasting, and love that never dies. We take this moment in prayer together to not only acknowledge all the events that are happening across the globe, but we focus just for a moment at what happened last night on a train near Cambridge. Our thoughts and prayers are with friends and families caught up in the attack, and those in hospital with life-changing injuries. All those who put their own safety at risk to help others. Those who experience fear and anxiety and have been impacted on their onward journeys. With what feels like ever-polarization and violence, we can only pray for courage to act in love rather than anger, compassion rather than judgment, and connectedness rather than isolation. May it be so. Welcome everybody, whether you are here in the church or whether you're here online or whether you're here later online in the week or maybe in the months to come. You're very welcome to be here. This is a slightly different service from normal, and we will honour our interconnectedness with our ancestors this morning through prayer and reflection and ritual. In many faith traditions, this time of year is set aside for the remembrance of those who have come before us in love. Dia de los Muertos, All Saints' Day, All Souls' Day, Halloween and Samhain. Although this service is not about appropriation for other faiths, we here will create a ritual that ties us together and to remember our loved ones. But first, let us sing together. Number 176 in the Green Book, and it's entitled Come Together in Love. I was saying before we were singing together that this time of year is a busy old time for ritual and mystery and magic and playing with pumpkins and all sorts of things. I don't know if any of you had your door knocked in the last couple of days. I certainly did. I've never given away so many sweets. But yeah, it's a busy old time. And we've just passed the cross-quarter festival of Samhain. Autumn's end. Winter is coming, although going out there this morning you could be fooled because it's so beautiful. But we are adjusting to a change of season. Leaves have fallen, birds migrating, animals hibernating. There's a transformation, and it's about that endless cycle, which is necessary. So really it's no great surprise that this time of year also lends itself to remembrance, when the veil between the seen and the unseen is at its thinnest, and therefore a time to communicate with the soul. There have been many queens and lords of death and the underworld, Kali Ma, the Norse queen, the Grim Reaper. Their stories of magic and mystery are wonderful. And yet so many of them went underground during medieval times. They are returning. So although we are looking towards the dark, our clocks have gone back. We see with our own eyes the darkness creeping across the landscape. And for some of us, that's a time to retreat, to hunker down, get under the cosy blanket, reflect, keep warm, and be quiet. But today, we're going to remember our loved ones. All Souls' Day. Although that is a Catholic tradition, I believe that in any faith, it's important to remember those that have gone before us. Wherever you are and whatever faith you have, the practice of love offers no place of safety. Many of us have risked loss, hurt and pain by loving and then losing. And sometimes it's difficult for us to remember them. Sometimes the passage of time eases that pain, but there'll always be traces of sadness, and it will always linger because we always love them. In the hour-to-hour rush of our daily tasks, those people that we have loved travel with us through something they taught us, which is now ours to do. Something we shared, which is now ours alone. We remember the joys of our departed, which have given us hope. The sorrows, that some of those died all too soon. And yet today we remember their soul of immortality. They are more than remembered. They are memory itself. For what we love lives on in our way. Our beloved death accompany us through our life. Their words, their wisdom, and our guide. Through this, we know immortality. I'm aware that some of us may sit in this service and remember our loved ones with joy, delight, and some of us may be experiencing loss that's really raw. Maybe raw for the first time, or just being in this service, we are reminded. My invitation is for you to feel those feelings, and I hope that you feel safe within this sacred space. We come to a time of ritual of remembrance of loved ones. I sent a message out in the week by email inviting people to bring a photograph or maybe an object that reminds them of a loved one. If that's not something that you received or you're here for the very first time, most of you, I think all of you, hopefully will have received a little leaf on your hymn book, and you should have received a pencil. If it isn't on your seat, then it's on the back of the seat in front of you, if that makes any sense. If you haven't got a pencil or haven't got a leaf, then just let me know and we'll come and give you one of those. So if you don't have an object, but you'd like to write a name of somebody, then you are welcome to do that on your leaf. Many of us have lost parents, grandparents, siblings, close friends, all part of a wide and connected web of loss. We cannot offer them all or any of them a eulogy individually this morning, but we can perform a ritual to remember them, how they have impacted our lives, to share that love, in a sacred space. Stuart is going to play some music, and during that piece of music I invite you to either bring your object or your photograph or your leaf and just place them wherever you wish on the table in front of you. We'll come back to this ritual later in the service, but this is just the first part. So take your time. I'll just check in at the end just to make sure that everybody has done what they needed to do. But Stuart's going to accompany us whilst we bring our objects and our memories and our loved ones to the front. Be with us, Holy One, as we grieve over the empty chairs at the table. We light a candle and say an extra prayer, and trust with sure and certain hope that you had them before we let them go. In a world of winners and losers, successes and failures, right and wrong, we celebrate all souls. All souls, all of the souls, every single one, the sweet and the grating, the loved and the hated, the cherished and the neglected, the valued and the exploited, the exalted and the lowly. All souls, whether they were saints or not, because all life is one. Spirit of life and death, of change and transformation, mystery beyond all naming. We give thanks for our loved ones. We give thanks for the entirety of humanity, the living and the dead, because all of the souls are sacred, all holy, all one. May it be so. We come to our second hymn. It's 193 in the Purple Book, and it's entitled We Laugh and We Cry. We enter another period of quiet reflection. But before we do so, I'm going to read you this poem, and it's by Heather Janulis, and it's called This Sacred Thread. They once dwelled among us, the people of memory. They who knew us, they who taught us, they who hurt us, they who loved us. They touch our lives time and again through their presence and their absence, through familiar scents and favourite songs, through old stories and renewed sorrow. As the earth turns and the leaves fall, we reach back to renew the bonds between us, with hearts and hands open. We hold on to love, ever stronger than death. We reach back in gratitude and understanding, the pain and the joy. We would never be who we are today. We would have little to pass on ourselves. Without fear, with thanksgiving and with hope for all that waits, we remember those who have gone before. We honour the cycle of life and death and our place within this sacred thread. Let us be still together. In a few moments, you'll be invited to return to this table of remembrance and love, to say the name of the friend or the family out loud, and to add a pinch of salt to the bowl of water for them. If you're not ready to say the name out loud yet, and just wish to remember them silently with this ritual of salt and water, that's okay too. And if you wish to sit quietly or pass on this ritual, that's also fine. Look after yourself and be gentle. Salt and water are reminiscent of the tears we carry, the tears that we cry in our loss and our love and our grief. Once the salt dissolves in the water, we can't see it anymore. It's still with us in some ways and gone in others, just like we carry our loved ones in our hearts, even as we don't see them physically present in our lives anymore. So when you are ready, I invite you to come to the table, this table of community, of remembrance and love, to say the name of your loved one, and to place a few grains of salt in the water.
James and Rosalie from Paul.
Bumpy McCartney.
Eileen Ritchie. Cuthbertson.
My mum.
For those of you that are joining us online, I will now put a pinch of salt in the water in memory of all of your loved ones. You are tomorrow's ancestor, the future of yesterday. And what you are in the here and now goes rippling out always. We are tomorrow's ancestors, the future of yesterday. And what we are in the here and now goes rippling out always. We've heard many names this morning, and some of those names have been spoken out loud, and some are in our hearts. Some are raw. Be kind and gentle with yourselves and each other. There are many that have been with us in this church who have died, and I cannot do justice to all of them. There are 3 that come to mind who have died since I began my ministry here. Jeff Jones, our former lay leader. Grace, a force of power and beauty, strength and determination. And Joanna Park, beauty and grace. they leave a gap, an empty chair. Like all. They are woven into the carpet of memory, both in this church and in our hearts. This morning, we have been part of a very simple but profound ritual of remembering, of loving, of letting go. The power of coming together to do this is a power that I hope you will take into your hearts as you go forth from here this morning. Whether you go with tears, with fondness, or with joy. Before our last hymn, which is number 44, Giving Thanks for Life, we'll take our collection. If you have a spare few pennies in your pocket, please put them in the bag or use the machine after the service. But I say this every week, but I just also want to say that the gift of you being here and making this happen is beyond any wealth in our wallet. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, everybody, for your contributions. Somebody did whisper in my ear saying, do we get back our little gifts? Of course we do. Of course we do. So yeah, just, if anybody does leave anything behind, be assured that I will look after it in the office. The water will be decanted because I know where the water has come from, and I also know where the salt has come from. It will be decanted and I will take it into the sea. So it goes, I hope, with your blessing, into the sea. Today we have named a few people. We have felt their memory and their presence. In the weave of our lives, those who died are still strong guiding threads. They may be a golden glimmer, perhaps a brilliant red, or the melancholy blue, but they're still part of the whole cloth of our lives. They are the ancestors the goers before. I offer you this blessing. A blessing for life and the end of life, for the dying, for the caregiver holding love and carrying burden. Blessed is the body, blessed is the wake, blessed is the black, blessed is the white, blessed is the body wrapped for grieving, blessed is the celebration of life. Blessings to our knowings of death. May all be blessed. May all be held. And may we carry their memory on our life's journey. Amen. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's a good one.
It is a good one.
You might like to light the candles for us.
Yes. I was in it. I was in the zone. I forgot the hymn. So we'll relight the candle. Oh, God works in mysterious ways. Actually, I might as well light that one. Thank you, Stuart, for being on top of everything. We'll sing our last hymn, shall we? Yeah. Sometimes mistakes are just so good. May you go with a gentle heart and love in your soul.
So thanks to Jennifer for leading our service today. That was very thoughtful. And thank you, Stuart. And for everybody's contributions that are obviously forthcoming. Charlie's gone to make tea, and do stay for that. It's vegan Sunday, so there'll be some vegan goodies to eat. And next Sunday will be Remembrance Sunday, and service will be led by Jennifer. And it will start at 10:55 to allow for silence in the lead up to 11 o'clock. So if you could please be seated and quiet by 10:45, 10:50, 10 to 11, that would be great. And also next Sunday at 5 o'clock is the Contemplative Circle for about an hour. If you want to know a bit about that, you can ask Jen or Brian. From 1:45 till about 2 o'clock-ish this afternoon, there's an opportunity to get together with Stuart and others for a voice and sounds exploration adventure. I'm not calling it the irregular choir, because choir has a different connotation, and I think it's more adventurous. And it's not about singing or making beautiful sound, so don't worry if you've been told you can't sing. It's fun, and give it a go. On Wednesday, the church will be open from 12:30 till 2 for some gentle piano music, followed by quiet reflection led by Jennifer. And there's more music on Friday at the lunchtime concert, 12:30 to 1:15, with refreshments being served in the hall from 12. And it's going to be two pianists playing together, Gershwin, Schubert, Grieg and Volker. So that could be fun. And I'm going to be taking bookings for the quiz curry night today. So it's on the 22nd of November, and it's in the evening, and it's fun. Kathy's written some good quiz questions. There'll be a bar and a raffle and great curry, and made by me. And it's a fundraiser, and it's great. So, you know, if you want to come and sort of meet people and have a bit of a jolly, then come and see me in a minute. And there's some gaps in the tea and coffee rota, so if you'd like to see when they are and put your name down, I'll be over there taking names as well. What else? Notice of the church AGM on Sunday the 25th of January after the service. Mike, do you want to say anything? Where are you? Come and say it.
Hello, my name's Mike, and I've been a trustee here at the Brighton Unitarian Church for a year, and I'm going to stand for re-election next year also. Before I joined the committee, I had no idea of what trustees do, so I thought it'd be a good idea for me to talk through some of the achievements of the committee over the past 12 months. So we rolled out Office 365, we hired a bookkeeper, we transitioned from spreadsheets to an online accounting system, we moved to a new broadband provider, we produced a more formalised budget process for the finances, and we secured grant funding for the maintenance of the church building. Now, the trustees are responsible for the running of the charitable church organisation, treating it as a business and ensuring legal compliance, plus taking care of this amazing building that we're enjoying today. We need people who are passionate about the church and what it stands for. We're looking for individuals who want to actively participate in the running of the charity. This church has been on this site for over 200 years, and as trustees, we want to ensure its continuation. If you're interested in becoming a trustee, please talk to Jen Barton, who's sitting over here, or email the church and your details will be passed on. Thank you.
We had, this is something nice actually because it involves food. We had a service on Friday here with our Muslim brothers and sisters, and they brought beautiful food, and despite our bellies were full of it, there's still some left. So there are, and it's vegan, they're all vegan samosas and bhajis, so they'll come out with the tea trolley as well. And they come with their blessings. That's it. It's tea time.